Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe and share for more news updates.
Kevin Taylor wabecha na adwen afa Global Citizen Festival so Saturday we are Black Star Square. Ajafo na we na Nana Addo dankwa Akufo Addo yankasa ye president. Nana the Preman. Nana Addo Droba. Addo da gagai. Ajafo oje microphone. Testing mic 1 2, testing mic 1 2. I feel the Ghana for papa away. Ajafo na we na amanfo achro madwan fa ho bebre. Kevin Taylor say also ni opinion or efa hono enie.
The almighty conversation that we need to have is about Ghanaians booing the president of the republic. We've heard lots and lots of things from the party in government, the NPP. We need to set the record straight. What happened at the Black Star Square? Ghana Phobi, Akufo Addo, the president of the republic, you know. Everyone needs to understand it wasn't a political event. And that is the distinction my foolish NPP don't understand. And they are actually making the discussion worse for themselves. What happened at the Black Star Square, Ghana for Mebunu, Ehuro Akufo Addo said, Nane, oho kankan wontumi ndiye so unimi nyansa obediye so no. It wasn't a political event. We all know this event has happened across the world. It's an event NIPA organize it to, at the end of the day, give some humans the opportunity to also be considered as human, especially the girl child. In nowhere on the website of the Global Citizens Concert, nowhere have you ever, or will you read, say, this is a political group. Nowhere. So for any NPP person, a spokesperson or whoever to trim down this big conversation of the president's popularity dropping to zero, no, or being in the ditch, no, dropping it to the level thinking say it is political, no, that communicator or that person is foolish. Ebiamante. That event that happened there, nobody was wearing an NDC NPP colors. From the beginning of the event, we all understood this is a global event whereby everywhere that event is organized, we expect humans to attend, irrespective of their political affiliation. No political party on earth, no government on earth has taken responsibility for the Global Citizen Show. Nowhere in the world. And it's been organized across the world. So when you hear the NPP communicators try to trim this conversation, which is so important to we, the ordinary Ghanaians, are people who are looking at the popularity of the president before he became president, and now his own people booing him or telling him to walk off stage. They don't want to even see him because his popularity has dwindled to shit. You need to understand the NPP as a political party, has lost it. They don't even have the communicators to think and to make reasonable arguments. If I was part of the NPP communication, this would have been the easiest thing to deal with. But because NPP is here, communicators, this has become an albatross on the neck of the NPP as a governing party. Because the conversation and the explanation and the blame games they are bringing out, it shows clearly it's a party filled with foolish men and women who cannot for once be rational and think to make we the people or the ordinary Ghanaian who is angry with them, their party and their Lilliput president, to have other thoughts. They are rather pissing the people off because the communication of the party is the most foolish communication setup we have ever seen in our political history. Nana Addo Akufo Addo was booed. Ghanaians said, afono Ghana for and that is what we experienced at the Accra, the Black Star Square.
Aravo video no was sa enka bi anasa wunya bi nhweye dia and they na video no yanko hwɛ sa video no embra na Mark Okraku mante so akasa na Kevin Taylor wa reply no yenhwɛ eye na Addo dankwa Akufo Addo video no embra.
Thank the Global Citizen team for holding this fantastic and impactful festival.
Ghana for ena arafo omobo eye pa away. Na video we beto odwa no ena omofre eye Mark Okraku mante. Yes. Ono na ohwe eye tourism so. Na we ena Mark o kire mu se Ghana for mamomfa eye video we serious cry because eye NDC for no ene some media houses bi. Omo ena omo sha David video we eba abonten. Na omo ka eye away no omo ye nimpa mienu pe. Arafo yentie Mark Okraku mante embra.
I spoke to Kojo Youngson today. I said, Kojo, you were there. Did you hear Nebu? He said no. I said, okay. How come after when you were there after the event, between 12 midnight and morning, it couldn't trend that the president had been booed until one video from one person standing somewhere with his few friends who do not represent a sample or a sample size to represent the whole show that we've done. All of a sudden, we've all given attention to that one camera.
All right, Honorable, we've heard the deputy communications person for the NPP suggest that it was an orchestration by the NDC. You've talked about orchestration, but you didn't specify a political party. Do you take that view as well?
It is likely my brother Osu Bempa will think the way he's thinking. It is so because TV3 is supposed to be a media partner. And if TV3 truly wants a media partner, I want to see the stories TV3 have done after a successful event that they partnered to an extent that they even had one of their icons emceeing the show, Balamundi. And so, after that day, the rational, the ethical ways of doing these things is that as your partner, even if you are seeing something that was not right or not tasteful, what you do is that you write one side, which is a good side, and then the other 2% or 1% of what you saw that was negative can also come. There's nothing wrong with showing somebody who was moving with his or her friend somewhere in a corner. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't have a problem. But where is the good side that we did? Where is that glittering part of the event that we did? Where is the achiever part that government of Ghana partnered or supported global citizens to come to Ghana, and we've done something that has never happened in the history of this country before. And anybody who thinks that I'm exaggerating should come forward. And I'm ready. We will sit tete-a-tete, ready to exchange ideas and see if you know any event that has happened in this country that is bigger than this event. TV3 has not done that. If they've done that, please let me know. But at least the first one that came out that I saw Onuya or TV3 logo, I think it's Onuya's logo on it, which is all media general. This is what they are showing by Sunday morning. What happened to the good job we've done? That's my worry with the media.
So if I want to get you clearly, you believe that, it was bad faith on behalf of TV3 as a partnering organization to the event?
We've known TV3 and the perception of how nice they could be with the opposition party and how my brother Captain Smart can be on and on every morning against the president of the republic and all of that. So if TV3 comes on board, and then and guess what? This government has done something that is beautiful. We brought these people in. They chose a media house that is perceived to be in bed with the opposition party. But nobody stopped them. We allowed them to use. They mentioned that their partners were TV3 and EIB. Both of them, we know where they belong. We agreed. They did their event. We didn't say don't go there. Go to MPP bias stations or go and see Omar FM, Honorable Kennedy Pons because he is MPP. We didn't do that. And then after the event, we thought it was a country that everybody deserved an opportunity or a chance to also do what they know how to.
Mark Okraku Manti and I watch an adrian. Now wait, and Kevin Taylor say, hey, Mark, Janao, Sebi, ya so ma wo Mark Okraku mante wo ka say tourism ministry ho no what say TV3 mentor na wa kwatena ho say yes your voice is no good ayofo yenti Kevin Taylor.
You hear his conversation. He is making the event look like an NPP event. We brought these people in. It is our government. Which government has... With Jimmy, he does not even know the position he's sitting in. He doesn't even understand the context. Words, communication, dialogue. It's important when you have been given a position. With Jimmy, the way he's running the ministry like Mentor 3. Mark Okraku. He is running the ministry like Mentor. You are the minister in charge. And his conversation, so we'd see the conversation, we as a government, this event wasn't a political event. It never belonged to the government of Ghana. So for you to even take that step and make it an MPP event, you are basically telling Ghanaians what happened there. Akufo Addo's appearance there was political. And if there's somebody there who decided to think political at that moment, that was the only reaction that you could see with Jimmy. Now he's talking about how some media houses are affiliated to some. This is a man who is supposed to bring all the media platforms, all the media agencies, all the tourism agencies together to have a brand. Because without the media in Ghana, you can never build a tourism. You can't build any tourism thing in Ghana. Without the media in Ghana, you can never build anything you call the tourism hub. You can't. But because this guy is not intelligent enough, he's a bad communicator, he's daft, he's stupid, he was speaking like a Bronya instead of a minister of tourism. Let me say on record, TV3, as we speak, they had their own angle. Majority of the TV stations were picking the feed from Global Citizen's YouTube link. Majority of the outlets there were picking all their feed from the Global Citizen link. Even in the Global Citizen link, you could hear the boos. So how can a whole minister... Now, when you take your time and listen to him well, he said, TV3, EIB, all the NDC affiliated media houses did not even publish anything positive on the event. This is TV3. Global Citizen has raised the standards of concerts in Ghana. Aside from free water bottles and refill stations dotted over the venue, they also provided charging ports for people to charge their phones for free. Now, free unlimited water refills. Now, the caption alone, when you read the story itself, it shows, say, from where this guy called Mark Okraku stands. And when you look at the story, basically, this event has actually shown, say, Ghana is also a hot spot for such huge events. Mark Okraku mante Jimmy, I don't think they'll boo you because they will see you as an ant. But because they know how petty this president is, how ignorant and how selfish he takes everything, how he tries to politicize everything, that is why people got pissed off. It's the first question you people need to be asking yourself. Senkamo per se, the spotlight be on the event. You don't bring a politician to come give a speech. Because from the beginning, 99% of Ghanaians believed that this was not a political event. If you people wanted to, you can't have your eggs and eat all at the same. You can't do that. And for this fool to come and tell us, say, NDC no more orchestrating here, one case of foolishness and orchestrating way. But you know what you have done? MTV, let me tell you people, you have pissed off so many Ghanaians now. And this booing is going to be now a general thing. Me say, what you people have done, because you couldn't manage this well. Because me come communication team this, it will take me less than 5 hours to manage this. But instead of you people to listen to the plight of the people, nobody was 80 years old. Nobody was 70 years. Nobody was 60 years. None of them, no Mark Okraku, 50 years. They were all below those that the ages have stated. So ask yourself why. So when you go to Ashanti region, your own stronghold, you go to the eastern region, and something like this happen, are they all going to be NDC people? Jimmy, this is governance. You don't know how to manage language, communication, dialogue. Jimmy. But a whole government picks somebody like Mark Okraku to be the tourism minister. How do you expect this to end?
Ghana side. For Kevin Taylor, and I watch and I drink afa Nanado Dankwa Akufo Addo. Bunyina so Global Citizen Festival last weekend year and I watch and I drink say NPP for we the mum blame me obia na Ghana and IS and citizens and who say on my understanding no man pay one can for and your ebeji in Semukra was also I reply Mark Okraku or no share tourism so Mark also ebechire mu for NDC for any so media houses be pet na omo sa video na eba out na we enkonkwosiaga Kevin Taylor or sang our reply Mark Okraku say Mark Okraku is not fit to be the tourism minister for shawadwen e comment section ko emame one subscribe ya na me bon kai subscribe to Ghana site na turn notification bell no on one team in kebiwa macro.
Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe and share for more news updates.